What is going on, guys? Back again today. For those of you that are new here, my name is Ivan Compres. I'm 20 years old and I run an online fitness coaching business where I help men become their best versions and transform their lives. But today, I'm sitting outside my gym and sort of just doing some introspection. I just wrapped up a workout, just came here. But I used to dream about coming to a gym like this. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, you know that I go to Lifetime. If you don't know what Lifetime is, it's basically just a luxury gym in the United States. But I used to dream about coming to this gym. I literally used to always be like, man, I wish I could go to Lifetime. I wish I could go there. But I just didn't have the funds to do it. And I used to go to like the YMCA, just a local gym around my house. It was like $10 a month, or when I worked there, I got it for free. And it's crazy because I always used to dream about coming here. I always used to dream about coming to this gym. I always used to dream about lifting the weights, having the best equipment, having the sauna, the cold plunge, all of it. And I remember always being like, man, like when I have that, like I'll know I made it. And now that I'm here and I'm sitting outside my gym, I've come so many times that it's almost as if I take it for granted. When you have something for a certain amount of time, you kind of just realize like, this is kind of just a part of my life now. And the first few times I came, I was like super hyped, super excited, like, man, this is awesome, this is the best thing in the world. But now, as I've been coming here for some time now, it's like, it's just normal. It's just a part of the routine. It's like just where I go, it's just what I do. It's just where I go. And it's crazy because younger me would have been so fascinated, thought this feeling was gonna last a lifetime, ironically as the name, but it doesn't. It fades. And as you have something, no matter what it is, no matter how special it may be, as you get used to it, the feelings start to fade and it kind of just becomes a part of your life. And truly, I've been just thinking like, man, I've been coming here for some time now, it's great, but the feeling don't hit the same. And I think back to other things in my life, old parts of my life, relationships that I had, they were super special the first few months, and not to take away from them. But after time, you hang out with that person so much, and that specialness kind of starts to fade. And it's like, I think it's just when you have something so much with such easy access to it, you take it for granted. And it's ironic because I thought I would have made it coming to this gym, but I'm far from where I want to be. I'm far from where I want to be. I have so many goals and ambitions in mind, and even in my head now, like I want a Lamborghini Urus. For those of you guys who follow, that's my dream car, and I am going to buy one. I'm saying it right now, I'm going to buy one very soon. And the thing is, like, in my head, I find the same thought patterns repeating. Like, when I buy the Urus, I'll know I've made it. But I start to get this feeling that I know when I get the Urus, I'm still going to be far from where I want to be. And so I question, like, is there ever really a point where you reach where you want to be? I'm always just constantly striving for more and more and more and more and more. And I guess I just say that all that to say that, like, it's so easy to just let life pass us by. It's so easy to just go through the motions every day and realize what's around us and kind of just take it for granted. Like, this gym is beautiful. I love it. I'm grateful for it. My life is beautiful. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for all the guys that I coach and are in the program that I can change their lives. But I'm so grateful for it all. Yet it's almost as if on a daily basis, I don't realize how amazing and how beautiful it truly is. When I'm in the moment, I don't realize it. But younger me dreamed about all this. I dreamed about this. Now you may be asking, Ivan, why are you sharing all this with me? Well, I'm sharing this with you because I want you to be grateful for where you are. Because being grateful for where you are is going to propel you to so much more success. It's going to propel you in the right direction when it comes to achieving your dream physique, when it comes to getting the career you've always dreamed to be in, when it comes to just becoming the man you've always wanted to be. It all starts with being grateful. Because if you aren't even grateful for where you are now, and you just despise everything you have, you hate your life, you wish everything was different, how do you expect to receive something else? You have to be grateful. Even no matter how shitty it may be, there's something to be grateful for in it all. There's something, you can find it. And I'm telling you, once you're grateful for where you are, you'll realize, man, I'm blessed. Like I'm grateful, but at the same time, I want more. I want more. And that more will fuel you. It'll fuel you. Now, by no means is being grateful a way out, or a way to become complacent, or a way to just settle. No. Being grateful, it allows you to understand that, man, God has blessed me for where I am now, but God also wants me to work and do what I need to do so that he can provide me with even more blessings. Because that's the thing, and that's a common misconception I see going around nowadays, that people think that you can just pray and it's all going to be given to you. But you can't pray and not take action. God can only meet you halfway. You can pray for all your dreams and aspirations. You can pray to be jacked and in shape. You can pray for that dream girl. You can pray for that career of your dreams. But guess what? If you don't take any action, God can't bless you with it. He can't. That's just the law. That's just how it works. And truly, like, your life can change behind you just realizing that, man, everything around me is beautiful, but I want to change. I want more. Because younger me, I knew I wanted more. I was grateful for where I was at. I was grateful for the gym I was going to. I was grateful for, the weight room I had, the equipment I had. I was grateful for, parents that supported me and helped me eat healthy. But in the back of my mind, I always knew I wanted more. So I worked for it, and I grinded, and I did what I had to do. And now I'm sitting outside, talking to you guys, sitting outside of this beautiful gym, talking to you guys. But this video probably won't be as long, but I truly just wanted to come on here and talk about, like, how much everything can change for you. I remember back when I first graduated high school, so we're talking last summer. I graduated high school, so about a year ago. And I remember thinking, like, man, how am I gonna make money? I wasn't going to college. I was gonna take a different path, and I was thinking, how am I going to make money? Like, how do people make money in this world? And I remember I felt so lost. I remember I felt directionless. I literally had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. And so I went on Instagram, I started scrolling around, looking around, and came across this thing called remote sales, got into it, started being a salesman, and that was great. It taught me a lot. It taught me sales skills. It was a learning curve to learn how to sell. But as I did it, I grew as an individual, and I made the best money I'd ever made up to that point in time. And, I felt like I made it. I felt great for a little bit, but that soon faded. Because I feel like as humans, we always want more. We always want more, and that can either be for the better or for the worse. We can either want more, to grow with our life, to grow with our physique, to grow with our confidence, to grow with our career. Or we could choose to grow with our bad habits, whether it be vaping, grow with partying, grow with drinking, grow with hooking up with more girls. You can always want more, but it's either going to be something constructive or destructive. There's no in between. You can either want to get more bodies, hook up with more girls, or you can want to create generational wealth and create a long-lasting business that'll serve you a lifetime. It's truly just up to you how you want to, go about it. A choice. We all have free will on this planet. We all have a choice of whether we want to construct ourselves or destruct ourselves, per se. We all have a choice. God has given us free will, but it's up to us how we want to use it. It's truly a gift. It's a gift that can construct us and can create life. But it's also a gift that can destroy things and destroy life. It's totally up to how we decide to live. You can either strive to be great. You can strive to be the best in your family. You can strive to create generational wealth. Or you can kind of be complacent with where you are and give in to vices, give in to short-term pleasures, give in to the hookups, give in to watching porn, give in to vaping, give into drinking all the time. It's up to you. God will let you do you. But it's truly just about thinking about what's the consequence. What's going to happen? What's going to happen if you go down that route? What's going to happen if you continue to be a degenerate? Truly. What's it going to feel like when you're on your deathbed and you're thinking back on your life and what you did? Are you going to feel proud? Are you going to feel good? Are you going to feel good knowing that your grandkids are still going to have to work and be miserable? You're going to feel good knowing that your grandkids know the type of person you were? How's that going to feel? You know, those are all questions that go through my head each and every single day when I don't want to wake up. When I don't want to wake up, I think about that. I think about how my kids are going to feel if I don't lock in. How my wife is going to feel. How my grandkids and everybody after that is going to feel. They're just going to forget who I am. But if I go hard every single day and I create something that is never forgotten, everybody will know who I am. And truly, I'm at a point where, you know, every single day, it's not easy. It's not easy to wake up early every day. It's not easy to sacrifice going to the gym, working hard, waking up early, and saying no to everybody when they ask to hang out. Saying no to doing things I know I shouldn't. All the other kids my age are doing things, but I don't care because it doesn't align with who I'm called to be. It doesn't align with my purpose, and therefore I say no. So, I guess what I'm getting at is that your entire dream life, the physique, the girl, the career, all of it is behind you being grateful, you wanting more and having a dream and actually taking action on it. But there are going to be obstacles along the way. There are going to be things that try to throw you off. The vices, the women, Pornhub, alcohol, vaping, whatever it may be. They're going to come about because that's how the devil plays his tricks. And if you win those battles, you slowly start to win the war. And as you slowly start to win the war, those blessings start to pour in. And they start to flood in. Well, with that being said, guys, this video was a little bit shorter. I kind of just wanted to come on here and talk to you about that. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.